It has been now 2 weeks since I returned from the Cars in the Wild Scandinavia series, where I went through 4 different countries in order to get to the northernmost point of continental Europe, the North Cape. Denmark, Sweden, Finland and Norway. And I want to talk in today's video about how much the trip cost in total. Now, if you watched this video, you know that I put flags of every country that I visited with this car in the trunk. And the newest one is this one. The Finnish sticker is now in the trunk, given I went through Finland when I went to the northernmost point of continental Europe. I've also added this one, the Nordkapp or North Cape sticker on the one side, and I have the Nürburgring sticker on the other side. Now it is actually the first time that I took out this car after kind of 2 weeks hibernation period, because I wanted to give the car a little rest. After 5,840 kilometers I've driven this car in basically 8 days, which is crazy. Now, if you watch some of the other videos, you may know that I want to cross with this car the 200,000 kilometer mark this year. It is right now on 198,100 kilometers, so we are nearly there. Now, one important thing to note, I haven't cleaned the car either, because, well, there was just no point. This is now the first day with sunshine here in the north of Germany since basically I returned. Every day since I am back has been raining, which is, well, there's just no point cleaning a car when it's raining. Well, you are joining me right now inside of my VW Golf 5. And just like the video where I've done the total cost of this car at the Atlantic Ocean Road in the Norway series, I have here a little spreadsheet where, I can tell you how much everything costs. And I spent last night literally hours searching all together to have the total and correct number to the cent, which is, quite important. So we start with the first one. I paid 180 euros in tolls in total for this Cars in the Wild Scandinavian trip, because, well, you also have to cross the Øresund Bridge and the Storebælt Bridge in order to get to, well, one island of Denmark, and then from Denmark to Sweden. I also have to drive over these bridges 2 times. That's why I paid 180 euros. I paid 64 euros for food, which isn't actually that much either when you consider it, that I've been away for like 8 days. Now I spent 2 days at my brother in the south of Sweden, but the other 6 days are basically, we've driven a lot. And 64 euros isn't actually that bad either. Now, the most repetitive cost, if you watch the entire series, I think I documented it right, but I needed to fuel up the car 6 times, and the total fuel cost of the Cars in the Wild Scandinavian trip for this car was 691 euros and 93 cents, which is, well, fueling your car up in Finland is actually quite expensive. It was over 2 euros, because, well, in the north of Finland aren't many petrol stations, so that's why the petrol price is there way higher than it is right here in the north of Germany. Now, because there was an incident, I actually had to drive back, and I actually couldn't stay in a tent, just like I did in the first 2 or 3 days. That's why I booked some hotels. Now, I paid in totals for the hotels. I stayed one time in Alta, then in Luleå, then in Stockholm, and then I stayed with my brother in the south of Sweden. So I paid in total for hotels 391 euros and 41 cents, and I paid for parking 12 euros and 15 cents. So I paid in total in those, well, netto 8 days, 1,393 euros and 49 cents. Alright, I hope you like this little information video about the Cars in the Wild Scandinavian series, and I hope I see you in the next one. Alright, peace!